Hello and welcome back to Hollow Knight Silksong. Unfortunately, our slave has failed to provide us with additional morsels. Maybe we have to use a bench in another zone or something. Can't just leave and quit the game and come back. Oh, right. There are enemies in this game. Well, there was an enemy, I guess. What? No rosaries? Oh, there they are. Oh, right, yeah. I was like, how do I have so many rosaries? It's like, oh, it's because I did a delivery. Oh. You guys are actually fairly wealthy, all things considered. Okay, that's just obnoxious. Okay. Out we go. On the way out, let's grab a bench to recover from all this unnecessary damage we've been taking. Okay, so today's the day. We finally complete the pilgrimage. Check out what this grand gate is all about. The fact that I know I can kill them in 2 hits makes me a lot more aggressive. I guess we're going back to... the Bellheart. I didn't need to do it this way, but it's what ended up happening. That is me totally not respecting the enemy. That's a good way to die and lose all your rosaries. I shouldn't do that. Is the flea still swimming? No. I guess that's random. Neat. Right, I might as well do this. Not that I use the flea brew, but I might as well at least have a full flea brew. Alright, time to go on a pilgrimage. Oh, we have a new one. I was considering just taking like a Songclave supplies for the pilgrimage, but let's actually look at this. Oh, that's a lot. Well, let's figure out where it is. I guess there is a quest line for these. A delivery, deadly, dangerous, fiercely cold, for old bug up there that does need it much, serves us all he does, so we serve back. And great test for you, Miss Courier. Most challenging challenge this, the lacquer to bring is sloshy slosh, a hard carry, even for the best. I've met this maker. His is a long service, worthy of respect. I would be glad to aid his efforts. Okay, only 3 hits. Ah, Mask Maker? Yep. Okay, so that's why that guy exists. Oh boy. Well... I mean, Grand Gate is the way to go, right? So this will be... did I use this bench? Not that it matters, because I'm going to be using another bench in the Blasted Steppes. So last time I made it through Shellwood, I took 4 hits along the way. Good start. I wonder why those enemies in particular give me so much trouble. I mean, we're doing a bunch of exploring, so this is almost certainly not going to be completed. Okay. Instead of trying to pogo off of them, I should be claw lining off of them. That just makes life easier. Oh, while I was there, I should have sprung up my rosaries as well. Whoops. Oh, another one done. Okay, stuff to read. Well, first of all... Oh, I never read the egg, but I probably did the first time I got it. Pale glaze used in the preparation and protection of bone masks. Delivered to mask maker on Mount Fay. What's the new thing here? I don't know. Delivery. Liquid lacquer. Okay. And then here... It's an early game. It's an early game bug. Why was there no red? No red dot. Did I just go over it? It was you, right? Shorthorn bug born with underdeveloped wings. Flight it possesses, but only just. It may lift from the stone, but those sad wings would never carry it far. Oh. I didn't get the rosaries while I was in the menu. Alright, well, goodbye, lacquer. Alright, so I tried this. Right. Really feels like this should be doable, but I spent quite a bit of time on it last time. Okay. That's not the way. Okay, I'm waiting too long on the jump, I think. Okay, I'm just pushing a bunch of buttons and it's not working. Oh, is it because I have this crest? Is it... Does Beast Crest change the way the dash works? Is this just not possible with Beast Crest? Is that what it is? Come on now. Well, there's a adventure up here, right? We'll test that theory. We'll just put on the boring, overpowered Wanderer's crest that gives you the same move as the knight and just does everything you could possibly want from a crest. It's fine. Change crests. Speaking of which, I have enough to max it out now. Oh, look at my crests. Oh, I still... Well... Could max it out. I don't ever plan on using Reaper, so... Let's just... Let's do this, I guess. Reserve Bind, let's see what that does. Shard Pendant, I guess. Oh, I have the this. I don't need that equipped. Okay, we'll try Long Claw. Oh no, it looks the same. Okay, maybe I'm just imagining it. Maybe I'm just doing the inputs wrong. I'll try a different set of inputs. I could get a little bit of boost with Beast Crest if I did that, right? If I did a down pogo? Okay. Claw line into double jump, that's all it was. Okay, double claw line. Wicked Locker destroyed. Yep, that was inevitable. Anything down here? Okay, trap platform. Fair enough. Oh, another mask. And that puts us at 9. Huh. I did not get an achievement for maximum masks. 9 was the maximum in the original Hollow Knight, wasn't it? I mean, I guess this is a bigger game. But presumably there are 4 more masks out there somewhere then. Okay, well. Really? Oh, right, I should be able to spend that. Oh, do I stick with Wanderer for a bit just to shake things up so I'm not only using Beast Crest for the entire playthrough? Of course not. What a silly question. Okay, with double jump, we should be able to get through here. Whoops. A lot faster and easier. So much range on that beast pogo. Oh, hello. Was there a bench right here? Yes. There's also... Grindle's shop, but I don't think there's anything I want from it, although I do actually have some rosaries on me, despite having died a whole bunch recently. So you know what? Since we're in the area... Right, because I think he had one thing I really wanted. This is not Grindle's shop. I guess this is our gambling buddy, and he didn't continue his pilgrimage. Okay, well, okay, random tool get. So I went down, and I have to go... I go up, but I don't go all the way up. That's what it was, right, okay. Yeah, I went down because I was thinking I don't need to go back to Sansa Carrick, but no, okay. This is where that is. Hello, Grindle. What do you got? Also, I have a bunch of relics I can cash in, probably. This is really what I want, the crafting kit. So I need another 420. At least. Well, I have it. Oh, I overshot. That's fine. Yes, I want your crafting kit. I do want all of these. I don't have enough rosaries for it. The Psalm cylinder will be a rosary hand-in, though, which is presumably worth more than 240. And even if it's not, I want to hand them all in eventually anyway. Alright. Since we got some dice, anybody want to do a wager here? Is it going to be another blue tool? Another blue tool that we will never use. Yellow. Okay. Playthings carved from magnetic material. Used in simple games and believed to bring luck to the bearer. Luck, huh? That could mean anything. Well, I'm running Shard Pendant. Because I'm low on shards. Luck could be more drops from enemies. I have like 10 shard bundles in my inventory, so I guess we'll try this. It's at least a new tool that I can use, so that's kind of exciting. Alright. Now with double jump. With double jump you can get up there. Okay, so I can go up to Sansa Carrick this way. Okay. Do you respawn if I don't hit a bench? No. Okay, I wonder if this is faster than the other one. Alright. Time to finally do the Grand Gate, because I think aside from grinding rosaries and doing the lacquer quest, I really just don't know what else to do. So, as I've mentioned many times, I've seen my brother play this game a little bit, and this is how he got into the Citadel. He's kind of at the start of Act 2, I think, at this point. Maybe a little ways into it. So I have seen this particular thing. The gate, oh, the Grand Gate of the Citadel stands before us. We are so close, O mighty ones beyond the gate, we beg you, open the way and let we poor insignificant little pilgrims crawl into the light. I see no gatekeepers to heed your plea, pilgrim, though I too would benefit from its opening. Have you heard of a means to pass through? Ah, weapons blunt it not, no holes for keys. 'Tis the bells, they say, the holy bells upon the path that open the way. On my journey up, I passed many large bells housed in old shrines. Each I have struck awake, yet still this gate stays closed. What other task must be done to see us pass beyond? The bells are rung, then this sacred threshold may now be crossed, for the final task is simple. Only music, played fair and true. Music shall attune the bells and see the gate descend. It must be you to lead us, sister, you who brought this blessing. Play or sing, and we shall follow. Oh, I have to keep holding, okay. Often you just get stuck in a pseudo cutscene where you just keep playing even if you take your hand off the control, off the keyboard. Alright, the last boss of Act 2. Let's go. Okay. Good start. Turns out, bosses aren't too bad if you've seen other people play them. Oh, I'm not paying attention. Okay, let's not. Oh, shoot. I was hoping to get that on my first try. But, no, this'll be pretty easy. I was almost done. Really? That was going for longer than I was expecting. Easy boss. Judge. Defeat the last judge. Yep. Hmm. There it is. Final arbiter of the blasted steps, tasked to ensure only the sinless ever step beyond the Grand Gate. The huge judge likely stood through countless generations, never defeated, never wavering in their charge. Alright, and I'm in. The Grand Gate is open. I can now go procure myself some lacquer. Because I think that's the route I'm going to want to take to get to Mount Faye. Are there any enemies along this path? Not really. It's probably not going to be that bad, all things considered. The hardest part is just going to be getting here. Like Shellwood. Funnily enough, I think Shellwood is going to be the hardest part of that entire run. Because of those silly harpoon enemies. Alright, so to get back to Bellheart, we could go forward or backwards. I guess we'll just go this way. Yeah, okay, that's easy enough. Is this the way I'm trying to go? I'm trying to get up to... the, here. Yep, okay. Yeah, so, yeah, last judge. Being somebody else, that's the only boss fight that I've seen somebody else do before attempting it myself. Turns out makes it a lot easier, although it's also a much earlier fight, and I have a ton of upgrades. Like 2 damage upgrades, more than you would have normally going into that. So, yeah. Alright. So I guess one other spoiler thing that I was made aware of. Oh, I should. Would you like to try again? I would. But before we do this... yeah, so the other spoiler thing I guess I have is that I know that the flea caravan moves on, and I think that I have to beat the last judge to get them to move on. Because I did see my brother do this as well, and the only thing I could think of was that he had beaten last judge. So, look here, all these lively fleas flocked to our caravan. Thanks to you and your hunting, our numbers grow grand. Mayhap, in time, we could grow to match even those caravans of our fabled past. To see so many safe is a welcome sight, Flea Master. Their playful cheer suggests you are a fine steward for the swelling troop. Such kind words, Miss Hornet. How lucky we are to have found a friend so fair. But now we must away. These moors have been our hosts long enough. It is time to climb and hoist towards drier caves. Good friend to please, would you join us on this next journey? I will. I'm curious if the lacquer will survive this. Wonderful, wonderful. The fleas will be overjoyed to share this next journey with our favorite companion. Let us away. The lacquer will be destroyed unless Team Cherry overlooked this possibility and it hasn't been patched out yet. That's what I'm gonna think. So I fully expect this to not work. It is a pretty niche skip if I'm able to get it, though. Another journey complete, and a new high spot for our rest, upon the doorstep of that mighty citadel, no less. It is fortunate that all your companions survived the trek, Flea Master. The howling rise beside, and the tangled wood before it have both claimed the lives of countless bugs. Indeed, a perilous ascent. Maybe it was your company that brought us luck, Miss Hornet. It surely put us fleas at ease to have you and your weapon riding close. Ah, and before the road steals you away from us again, allow me to offer you a humble gift. One of the little ones found a pale artifact while digging about in the sands. A spiny, cold sort of thing. I see no use in it for we fleas, so of course we are all too pleased, eager even, to bestow it upon our dear friend. Alright, another one of those. Okay, I didn't see the animation, but I can't help but notice that I do not have a lacquer. Okay, tool damage is maxed out. Nice. Dodeshna, dear one, Dodeshna, have you returned to use the no. Alright, I don't want it. Well, I'm gonna probably be hard saved to that bench anyway. Here we shall remain for a time, Miss Hornet, and pray that more lost fleas find their way to us. What others I encounter, I shall send your way, Flea Master. Okay. So there might be something else I have to do before I can send them off again. I'm just assuming I will at some point, I just don't know what that'll be. The bellowing sandy land was full of much danger. We was almost lost poor Varga to hungry worms as we travel up. Sadly, he's finding way here after all. Ha, his only jest. Grishkin and Varga is great friends, just like all fleas is being. Yeah, Varka in the back there. Okay. Right. And Big Flea. Okay, well. The fleas have moved on. The Grand Gate has been cleared. Yeah, so I wonder what the condition is for getting them to move on again. It might just be go somewhere else and then come back. Also, yeah, I did see that there was this passage down here as well, which I don't think I've done. Okay. There we go. Okay, now for real, no more spoilers. Alright, back to Belhart. But yeah, to get Caravan to move on again, it's gonna be one of three things. Either I need to rescue more fleas, I need to do something somewhere else and then come back, or I need to, well, do something somewhere else, come back. Like, go somewhere else, or specifically complete some quest related to their next destination, clearing out a boss or something like that. Although, if that's the case, I've pretty much done everything, I think. Alright, liquid lacquer. We'll try this again. Okay, we will save at that bench so that if we fail... Ooh. Thank you, iframes, I guess. Or whatever. For whatever reason, you seem to be... Ooh. Okay, that works too. Yeah, Clawline is pretty good. I need to be using it more. Really? Okay. Oh, that's not climbable? Oh, it is. I was just still spinning or something. Okay, let's, Oh no. Okay, well that was one hit. Not as familiar with this section, so we'll take it a little bit slower. It's fine. Up we go. Skip most of this stuff. Okay, nice. Okay, you're on that side of this one. Okay. And Grand Gate, just like that. Okay. Got these little lips here. I'm not sure if hitting them will count as bumping, so let's just not risk it. Okay, we're not gonna mess with you guys. I do need to. They're easy enough to deal with. it's fine. This is a big screen. I was expecting a transition much earlier than that. Okay, up through here. There were enemies here, right? Okay, we are... Oops, still trying to go up, I guess. Ah, hello. Right, looking for you was another one of the objectives. I'd hoped to never step these hateful halls, yet here I stand, as all those hapless bugs before.
Yanara.
You've journeyed far from that damp cell, tall bug. If you would oppose the minions of the Citadel, you have my respect. Then we share a rare stance, warrior. Few others seem possessed of will enough to resist. So many weak minds, drawn up and strung, in love with the great golden leech atop their lands.
That's fine.
Farewell, tall bug, until we cross again. Or until death calmly claims us both. Okay. Well, I probably just set a flag of some sort. Okay, but the Citadel was productive. Now we're going through the slab. Right, and this should be relatively safe, I think. As long as we go in here. That lets us skip a bunch of fights. Okay. That's the slab. Okay, you can run up those without accounting as a bump. Good to know. Alright, Mount Faye. The place that is nice and warm. Probably don't want to dunk in the water still, even with the down. So at this point, where am I going? I guess I'm going left, and then I can go up either way, probably. Okay, so this is just a matter of, Nope. Well, I do know that this is the way that you do the path. Thing is, if there's no time pressure, I don't think I'm likely to take damage while doing this. Unless I hardfall, I guess. But with a double jump, because remember, I did this without double jump the first time. This is how you get double jump. But with double jump and no time pressure, ooh. It's kind of amazing I haven't taken any hits yet, all things considered. Okay, there we go. Well, when it comes to these sorts of things, you kind of just have to be confident. And use your tools. Yeah. Okay, so this brings us to here. We could go left. It's probably easiest just to go up and then down. Because, like, this... Like, okay, so we're here. This is just going to be more platforming. But once we're here, this is basically free. And then there's some double jump stuff up here. Yeah, because this is the intended way up. This is a shortcut, so we could go this way, but I've never gone through this room in this direction, which is why I'm a little bit concerned about it. And it's also got 2 water sections, so I actually think... I think this is actually the easier path. Okay, spikes. Okay. So remember what I was saying earlier about being confident? I almost just lost it because I was not confident. Okay, let's just stall in the air. And continue going up. Okay, up from here is this way. Right, I think... Right, we just want to go here. Okay. Wait, no shards? Really? Come on, game. Don't need to be so stingy. Enemy. Okay, I think this is fine. In fact, let's not slide, let's drift. Drifting is nice and safe. There were spikes in the middle of that. Not be baited by the silk. Okay, and then we go up here. Ooh, okay, almost fell too far. That was a little bit scary. Okay, made it.
Juanita.
Maker, I bring a delivery from Belhart below. Lacquer for your long work. Good, good. To seal, to protect. May Farloom's fresh faces gleam bright. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Not nearly as bad as the delicate flower. Like, nothing in this game was as bad as delicate flower. Take a reward for service made, visitor. Gift for you, to spend or treasure. A nice bit of rosaries. Fine face, yours, not of my work, not of this kingdom's craft, not now at least. But the deeper form, distant relationship, some form of Farloom and our old legged stewards. Now, to work, the masks are needed. Oh. If you go in here, yeah, you can see all these pots of lacquer here. And I didn't use a single bench that whole time. So you know... As much as I like being in Mount Fae again. If you're finding the bell home a little bare, make sure to speak with Frey. She's been known to gather all sorts of fancy furnishings. That stock's useless for a passing pilgrim, but for a new resident, it's just the stuff to turn a bell into a home. We haven't done that in been in our home in a while. Let's check that out. Yeah, so we'll buy the desk. Fine purchase you've made. Allow us a moment and we'll get it set up in your bell home. And let's get the gleam lights too. Fine purchase you've made, indeed. Do you have any more quests? Okay, I think I'm done all of the special ones. They did say the lacquer was the hardest quest. It was definitely the longest, and you only had 3. So at this point, it's just getting more rosaries. I guess we'll take the Songclave and then probably lose it, because we'll just be wandering around doing other random stuff. Right, I can go in here. Smell something on you. Heavy with the past you are. You have a relic for me, don't you? I have 2, apparently. Yes, this fits my collection well. Look then. Look at what I have. Crumpled parchment containing the prayer of a burning bug. Right, we did that. Hail to your heat, O glorious flame, you who builds and breaks us. Sear our shells, char them black, that we may rise to join you, wreathed in bright and blazing joy. Okay. Weaver effigy, carving of Atla. Weaver of time, a prayer is etched upon it. By grace of your example and our history held full in mind. Our song is yours, as your name is sacred. Weaver Atla, may you be praised eternal. You think there are more relics out there? You're probably right. Oh, Chakra. Your master has been found, Chakra. Your task in these lands is finished. Will you now return to your tribe? I shall not return, hornet-wielding needle. I cannot. To leave my tribe's nest plains, that journey has only one direction. This has always been our way, our long leaving, for those few who survive till age seeks to claim their shell, and those fewer who choose to send them on. But these lands far loom. My nest plains I once saw so grand, now they become small. A place for birth and growing, but a place too narrow to live a bug's full life. Oh, I didn't get that many rosaries for those relics, all things considered. Mark places of importance. Sure. We'll buy these. Fashionable husks of old bell. The hard task to make cost reflects the extra effort. Okay. Rest below they can. In the land beyond these bells, it is rare to see such safety. That is true. Alright, well. Brought out another merchant, technically. Okay, we got lights. And a desk. Okay, so with the Materium, right, we can read about everything. Fragile egg containing a young silk eater queen. Though the queen cannot gather silk itself, with time and care, it could be raised to breed more silk eaters. Then, yeah, pale glaze used in the preparation and protection of bone masks. We saw that. Okay, and these meats are new. Ah, and the desk lets us see our relics, I guess. And also our cylinders? Okay, so we can just read all of our lore. Yeah, because I think we didn't have relics or cylinders before, from what I remember. Okay. Now what? I think I'm good and truly done every single thing I know of to do, aside from farming rosaries to buy out shops. Which doesn't seem like the most interesting thing to do. So, I have to figure out what I want to do next time. I guess we'll make the delivery to Songclave, probably. Do I want to try the other route just for variety's sake? Not really. I feel like the one I know is easy and faster. I do want to go back to Songclave, which is why I grabbed this bundle, because since we know Green Prince is in the Citadel, maybe Green Prince is in the Songclave. Maybe. If not that, there's always hitting secret walls. And then I guess there's running around talking to every single NPC to see if there are any new quests. But I don't feel like I've done anything that will cause me to get a new ending for beating the final boss again. And I definitely, well, I was gonna say I feel like I'm not done, but like I know I'm not done because I've been seeing my sister getting a bunch of Steam achievements that I don't have. I haven't been reading them, but I am aware there are a lot of Silksong achievements I still don't have, and obviously on my account I don't have them, so I'm probably at like 50% or something. Actually, I guess I can just quickly check that. What am I at currently? 24 out of 52, 46%. Yeah, so the game is not done. There's more to do. There's a lot more to do. In terms of achievements, I'm not even half done, although I'm sure I'm well over half done at this point. But yeah, I guess next time we'll make a delivery to the Enclave, see if the Green Prince is around there, and then I guess if we don't know what to do from there, we go back to the start of the game and we just wander through every single zone, trying to hit walls and talk to NPCs and see if anything new comes up and if we get any new quests. I guess revisiting the fleas, that'll just happen naturally as a part of that, but I've done stuff elsewhere now, so the fleas should be ready to move on again, I think. Yeah, I mean, double jump. I don't know, I'm kind of stumped. So we'll do some more exploring next time. I will see you then.